Hello and welcome back to another Understand Your Buyer video. In this video we're looking at the halo effect. So what is it? Well, the halo effect occurs when one characteristic of something outweighs all of the others, even if it's irrational or illogical. An example of this might be fat-free foods. Now, many so-called fat-free foods are in fact high in sugar and other things, which are also to be moderated in your diet. But as a buyer, you latch onto the fat-free element without a thought for what else could be in the product. So how does it work? Well, it works because we're bombarded with information as buyers and as humans and are looking for shortcuts, known as heuristics, to help us make decisions. Cognitive biases, such as this one, and a cognitive bias is just a shortcut, a way of thinking, they exist to help us evaluate information. But in the case of the halo effect, this shortcutting of thinking might not be the best decision, as it excludes other elements and just focuses on one thing. So you're eating fat-free yogurt thinking you're doing something great, and it's absolutely chock full of sugar. So how can you use it? Well, by choosing one beneficial characteristic of your offering or your product, you can simplify the buying decision by overshadowing everything else. As the burden of proof is on you as the seller, you need to pick a selling point and focus on it to drive its effectiveness home. Which one thing about your product or service could outweigh all of the others in the mind of your buyer? The selling point you choose must be the most attractive and engaging for your client for this to work. But please don't choose fat-free over high in sugar, because we don't want to use the halo effect to mislead people or to persuade them to do something they're not comfortable doing. We simply want to simplify their buying decision by giving them the most important piece of information and making it as obvious as possible. So, the halo effect is all about the fact that one piece of information can overshadow everything else in your messaging. Many fat-free foods are in fact bad for you, but they're understood to be fat-free, which can only be a good thing, right? Well, that's it for another Understand Your Buyer video, and if you like this kind of stuff, then you'll definitely like the book, which you can buy at understandyourbuyer.com.